What's up everyone and welcome back to another Lantern video. Mox Opal just got unbanned a few hours ago, so you know the first deck we're jamming is Lantern Control. I plan on brewing and playing a ton of Lantern decks, so make sure you're subscribed to know when they come out. Mox Opal was a staple in this deck before it got banned, but now it's back. Funnily enough, this deck hasn't changed much in 6 years since Mox Opal got banned. But as you know, we got access to Urza Saga, which is what made this deck viable again in the first place. For our first league, we're starting with the tried and true Golgari version. This deck has all your usual cards with Hand Disruption, Inquisition, and Thoughtseize. We have our Mill Rocks with Codex Shredder, Pixis, 4 Lantern of Insight, and then we have our lock with Ensnaring Bridge. For the sideboard, just because a lot of cards got unbanned, we wanted to focus heavily on those. So graveyard decks with Faithless Looting, we have Surgical Extraction, Cling to Dust, Extirpate, Soulless Jailer, Gravedigger's Cage. Because there's going to be a lot of artifacts decks, we're bringing in Dismembers just in case people bring in like Oof or any type of creature artifact hate. We have 3 Terra Sunder. Again, they're going to be bringing in Stony Silence, and there's also going to be a lot of artifact mirrors. So Terra Sunder is really good for that. We have Damping Sphere still for Tron and combo decks. Cursed Totem for activated abilities. So Green Sun Zenith was just unbanned, so you know there's going to be a lot of Yawgmoth or Hardened Scales or anything like that. So that is Green-Black Lantern Control in Modern. Again, I'm so excited Mox Opal is unbanned. I can't wait to brew with all these new decks in Modern. Also, don't forget, we are part of the MTG Creator Program, so we'll have lots of play points to give away to our subs. And if you're interested in becoming a YouTube channel member, you get access to cool perks, like loyalty badges, cool emotes, and early access to videos like this. So if you want to see more content like this and you want to win some play points, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and let's get in the gameplay. All right, we're going to match 1 on the play. This hand's decent. We have some Hand Disruption, some Dig. We're going to keep this. We have to lead off on Blooming Marsh into Inquisition. Blooming Marsh, Inquisition. They're on Portable Hole. Probably going to take that so they can't get rid of our Shredder. Phalia is pretty annoying, but they have 2, so we're not going to take that. We could potentially take both of them. Let's just take Portable Hole. They go Archive. They bid a Plains. Oh, we get Mox Opal. Let's start with a Stirrings. Probably take Ensnaring Bridge here. We have all the lands we need. Let's probably fetch a Swamp, play Shredder. Guess we'll play out Opal. Why not? Feels cool casting Opal for the first time on Moto. They go Flagstones, so they have Phalia up. We can mill them. Ghost Quarter. Another Opal. It's Inquisition. Aether Vial. We'll take Teferi. Play this tapped, and I guess pass. Definitely need to find a Lantern ASAP. They're going to flash in that. Yep. 1 Phalia down. These are the 4 cards in their hand. Wait, no, we got rid of Teferi. Hallowed Fountain untapped. Into White Orchid Phantom. They eat their own Flagstones. That's fine. I don't think they have any like graveyard recursion, so at least the Surveils do nothing because we can just mill them anyway. Aether Vial. They keep it on top, and we're just going to mill it anyway just because it's whatever. They trigger Phantom. At least we'll be able to get Bridge down, and they won't be able to do this anymore. So they do that. We get to search for our basics. We have 3 at least. So get the Forest. Bauble. Nice. Turns on Bridge, or it turns on Opal. And then, should we hold this? I don't think there's a reason. We can hold it for like a turn. So the only thing that they have that can get them out of this is Skyclave Apparition, which is a very real thing. This is a potentially tough matchup, especially because we don't have the lock yet. Tapped Hallowed Fountain's good. They can't attack. We'll mill them. Dissection Tools. Let's bauble them. Solitude, cool. So we know not to mill that. Land, Stirrings. We shouldn't have played the Catacombs, actually. We should have waited to find Urza Saga, yeah. But it's fine. We find Lantern of Insight, so that's also fine. Because that's what Saga would have gotten anyway. Play Lantern, Surgical. All right, we'll just pass. Now our whole job is just to keep them off of Skyclave Apparition. Land, we don't care about that. And they concede. Got the lock. Very nice of them to concede there. All right, so against Mono White Taxes, we have Dismember. Do we need Cage? I'm trying to think what they might have with Cage. Surgical can come out. Definitely want the Dismembers. Pithing Needle's good for Teferi. Relics, medium. And this is really good. We have our combo pieces. We have Ensnaring Bridge. We have lands. Can't ask for anything more than this. We don't have Hand Disruption, so they can have Skyclave. They can have like temporary lockdown and stuff. So that's something to be aware of. Mox Opal. Start with Lantern and Portable Hole. So they have a lot of exile effects, which is pretty annoying. Maybe we should bring in Terra Sunder for the Portable Holes. Ephemerate. Oh, 1 lander. So they don't... We'll cast Mox Opal here. They don't cast Portable Hole on Lantern, so that leads me to believe that they have something else. Maybe like a lockdown. Good Overgrown Tomb tapped, and we'll play out just Pixis. I don't want to play out everything because if we get our stuff wiped, it's not going to be good. They just had Phalia. That's fine. We could have also assumed that as well. They have Assimilation Aegis, which is also... Oh, Flicker Wisp. That's target creature. What's this going to flicker? Ghost Quarter. So that makes it tough to play Urza Saga We could like force the activation, I guess. Would love some hand disruption. Flicker Wisp was also really good against Ensnaring Bridge. Oh, now we're down a land. And they have Ghost Quarter. All right, they target their own flagstones. And they have another Ghost Quarter on top. Metamorph. Into Flicker. Yeah, this is going to be tough. They just got rid of all our lands. Draw Urza Saga. We will play that out. I really don't want to play Shredder yet. There's no need. Do we care about Metamorph? They're going to Metamorph Flicker Wisp. We're just like never getting lands, I guess. I don't know how this interaction works either. I think I'm just going to mill that now. Okay. We'll get our lands back temporarily. No. Because I think they can eat 2 lands a turn. Well, with Ephemerate here, they're not going to use it. Yeah, because then they can't attack in. Portable Hole. Targeting Pixis. Okay. It's good that they're using that now, so now I'm less afraid to just kind of run things out. Dissection Tools. Recruiter. Does this get Skyclave? Gets Witch Enchanter. Jeez. Okay. This game's not looking good. They kind of have the like the lock themselves, because now they can go search up something else. Because Witch Enchanter gets rid of the bridge. Glasspool Mimic. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Yeah, so they can flicker this, copy this. I'm pretty sure we're locked out now, because we don't have any hand disruption, unfortunately. We can just like play out stuff, but it's not going to matter. Just play out our hand. So at least they can't attack to trigger failure, but they're just going to Witch Enchant Ensnaring Bridge and then we just lose. We'll just make them do that, I guess. Just no hand disruption was, all right, is there something else? Like Terror Sunder might be decent. Maybe against like Needle or Terror Sunder. Maybe we do need that hand disruption like this. Yeah, this is a really good hand too. We will lead off on Inquisition because maybe we can snag like an Aether Vial. Disruptor Flute and Skyclave. And Ephemerate. I think we have to take Skyclave. Disruptor Flute is annoying, but like I think we have to take Skyclave there. Even though we have Dismember. Like Flute's also going to be annoying, but Ephemerate Skyclave is nuts. They shock in that for Giver. So like, do we have to Dismember this? Play Saga out, get that going. Play out Lantern, Aegis. Surprised they still have that in the deck. Hopefully we don't draw any more lands. I'm trying to think if I want to Dismember this now. I think I will. It's not going to get any better. They can always Ephemerate it. They can save one of their other creatures. Play the Plains. So now they have Disruptor Flute up. They're just going to main phase it. Are they going to name Urza Saga? Oh, they name Ensnaring Bridge. Okay. It just costs 3 more. Okay, that's fine. We can just start making constructs. And we can still lock them out too. We don't necessarily need Ensnaring Bridge. Makes things easier, but Flagstones, Flute. So they have Ephemerate and something in hand. But we don't even want to play the bridge right now with this strategy. And we get Inquisition, which is sweet. So now, I guess we get Shredder. We could get a Cookbook and start nuking them. But I think this is fine, and I kind of want to control the board. Get Shredder. Aven Interrupter. Becomes Plotted. So it costs 2 more to cast. All right, we'll get him for 4. Recruiter. Definitely don't want them having that if possible. We don't really want this land, but it's kind of whatever. Thraben Charm. Oof. Fimori Vault. We'll cast Bauble. No, they Ephemerated again. That's pretty funny, actually. This is destroy target enchantment. We actually don't care about this. Yeah, they can have that. Ephemerate on rebound. There's White Orchid Phantom. We don't care about that either, really. It's just a creature. I think I'm gonna mill us. Terror Sunder. Okay. We'll take that just as like a failsafe. We will cast this though. Nice, we got there. All right, match 2 on the play. Unfortunately, this is a 1-lander. We do have the Opal, but it's a Saga too, so it's gonna go away. It's kind of awkward, so we're gonna mulligan this. All right, so this hand's a lot better. We're going to keep, but what to put back? So it's between the second Inquisition, which I like having 2 Inquisitions, to be honest. The Opal, we're not like turboing anything out, but it's like nice to have. We'll have the mana to start making constructs. So then maybe it's just a Bauble. The only thing is if we get rid of Bauble, then this doesn't actually work. Yeah, let's get rid of Bauble. We're going to just keep testing Opal. Verdant Catacombs, we'll lead off on Inquisition. I could be wrong, but we'll see. We want to test Opal, so Evergreen Tomb. Oh, and they have the Boseiju. Pretty awkward. Could get rid of Sprawl to get rid of the ramp. Let's get rid of Utopia Sprawl because we have the second Inquisition, and if they Faithless Looting turn 1, maybe they'll get rid of Boseiju. Just nothing. Thoughtseize. I mean, they're going to hit our Saga. I guess it's whatever. Another land they got. Take the Faithless Looting, play Saga out, kind of make them have it, I guess. Needle. Okay, that's pretty good if we want to Needle Boseiju. They get a commercial district. They put the third NT into the graveyard. So this is their hand. Double NT, Forgotten Caves, Verdant Catacombs. Oh, it's Seismic Assault. Okay, that makes more sense. They play the Verdant Catacombs. Are they going to play out NT or are they going to get rid of Urza Saga is the question. They are playing on NT. They get rid of Seismic Assault. That goes to 2. Play out Opal. We have to Needle Boseiju now. Boseiju Who Endures. And I mean, I guess we'll Thoughtseize. We know most of their cards. Halfling. We'll just take the Halfling. Trigger Inti. Life from the Loam. Oh. So now they have access to Seismic Assault. So they draw Seismic. I guess maybe we should have had a stop of our upkeep to get rid of that. Probably going to get rid of the Beseiju now. And we only have one Needle in the main, so we can't even stop Seismic. We can get Graveyard Hate though. Another Seismic Assault. Down to 12. What if they're going to play like a tap land? Life from the Loam. Wooded Foothills. So they have a Seismic Assault in hand. We draw a land. Could make a Construct. I guess we have to, right? Oh, we do have a Needle. Another Needle. Let's get that. Name Seismic Assault. Play a land. And then pass. So I'm not sure exactly what their other way of getting rid of the Needle is. They're going to fetch away the Seismic Assault. Utopia Sprawl is fine. They cycle Blood Moon. That would take them off green, but they can just loam back. And we have Mox Opal too, so we don't really care about that. They draw... Oh, they loam, put more lands in the yard. So they do get rid of the Blood Moon. They loam back 3 lands. The Forgotten Cave cycling is going to be annoying. I guess they attack to draw 1 more, even though we're going to block. Maybe they have, 6. Maybe they have like a bolt or something. Oh, they just cycle, sure. So this is only when you discard it. So they just cycled and drew a card, I guess. We're also really not drawing anything. We have Lantern, so we can pump our Construct, get him for 6. That's pretty much it. Down to 8. We don't want to have to crack into these Lanterns for their library, but we'll see. They do draw that 1 land, so they can make like dudes. They can constantly, if they have a Wren too, they can constantly Sokenzans. They can constantly do that. And they also have like I think they drew the 6. 6 in the yard? They did not. Okay, so they do have Sokenzans up. We'll attack, make them use it. Definitely need Graveyard Hate or just Saga, Graveyard Hate. We have the Ancient Strings coming up, so that'll find some stuff. But we do have to attack, so that way they can't like keep doing this. They don't crack their land either. Faithless Looting. Titania. Do they get back Forgotten Cave, and Sokenzans? Yep. They shock that in. Go to 5. They know we have the Assassin's Trophy, so I don't know what they could have. Maybe a 6? Man, what do they have? Is it greedy to Assassin's Trophy this? We're gonna do it anyway. I don't know what they could have. Another Stirrings. Start with that. Mox Opal. I don't think, they can't cast Sokenzans. They cycle. Yeah, okay. We get there. I was wondering what they were gonna try to do, but... Alright, so we're up against a graveyard deck, which is really awesome. So this is good against 6. Grafdigger's Cage, good against 6. We have Terra Sunders, good against Seismic Assault. Kind of a lot. I don't want to overboard, but we'll see. Pithing Needles are amazing. We do have the Relics already, and the Grafdigger's Cage. But it's more about the Seismic Assault, which is what Surgical, Cling, and Extra Bait are there for. To get rid of Loam and Seismic Assault themselves. So I don't think we need all of this. Because they're not casting from the graveyard, they're just, besides 6. Maybe Welding Jar, because they have Beseiju. Maybe go down on a bridge, down like 2 Thoughtseize maybe. Go Surgical, Extirpate. Cling's probably really nice. Jar, some Terra Sunder. We don't know exactly what their deck is, so it's a little tough. Maybe down a Shredder, just because they like their graveyard. And we have the Pixuses anyway. Since we're bringing in a Welding Jar, maybe we go down like a Bauble. We'll try that. This is a 1-lander, but we have Opal, Surgical. I'm going to try this. It's very greedy. We don't have any colored sources for this Extirpate, but everything is colorless and we have the Opal. So I think it's fine. If this was on the play, I probably wouldn't keep this, but on the draw, we have a couple looks. We have Needle for Beseiju as well. Forest into Utopia Sprawl. Yeah. Naming red. Another Opal, not really what we want. We'll lead off on a Relic here and an Opal. Maybe that'll draw something out. And we'll just target them now, get rid of their land. This makes Wrenn and 6 worse. Makes Loam worse, so we can be a little slower about this. Another Foothills. Forest into... We have the Opal, so it's not the worst. Trying to think if I want to Needle, Beseiju, or Seismic Assault. I think they're only on 4 cards. I think I'm going to Needle... Well, let's just Needle Beseiju now. And then we can actually play out Pixis here. So we have the Opal, so we don't really care about Blood Moon right now. Of course, we'd like to draw some basic lands, but Faithless Looting. 6 and Stomping Ground, okay. Try to get back Stomping Ground. Maybe we could have kept up something, but it's fine. They get back Stomping Ground. They play it. Let's just Surgical Life from the Loam. We can look at their hand. Graveyard. They only have 2. They have a Seismic Assault and a Wrenn and 6. So their hand's pretty awful. Wow, they have 3 Beseiju and a Force of Vigor. So the only thing they have are the Force of Vigor to get rid of anything. So we just have to be cautious of that, I guess. I feel like I'd be playing more Force of Vigor, to be honest. So as long as they don't top deck that, we should be good. We can just Pixis, Bauble, Relic them, play Bauble, and I guess we just pass. Not really much we can do. Their hand is this. And they're just going to play out of 6. They are. Let's crack Bauble. Endurance. We don't want them to have that. Let's Pixis. And then let's cling their Faithless Looting. Inquisition. Draw the Swamp. Can play that out. I don't think that they have, let's say, Brotherhood's End. Holy crap. Glad we did that. That would have been awful. I didn't even see that when, yeah, I missed that on the look-see. It was right here. All right, so they have Force and Brotherhoods. Good top deck for them. We still have nothing though. We're going to be getting beat down. Maybe they can mill something and then we can just get rid of it. We're at 18. All right, they attack with 6. Mill 3 cards and then put land cards. And they mill an Inti, so they can get that back. We would love like a Saga or something. Yeah, they get that back. Enter Ren in 6. Kind of desperately need a bridge. Do we crack this now? I don't think so. Next turn, I think. Forest. We're drawing our basics, but it's kind of whatever. We'll Thoughtseize just to get out of our hand / look what they're doing. Double Seismic Assault. They get rid of Faithless Looting. Yeah, I think we're going to have to crack it this turn. Trying to look for a bridge. All right, Faithless Looting. Ancient Grudge. Ugh, that's a good one. Wait, did I not see? Oh, damn, I didn't even see Ancient Grudge over here too. Ancient Grudge. Yeah, they have a lot of hate. Rightfully so with Mox Opal banned. Just sucks we haven't been able to get the lock at all. All right, we're going to just crack this now. Gets rid of the looting, gets rid of the 6. Another surgical. Not really what we want. They get to attack. We have 2 surgical effects. Looks like they're going to grudge some stuff though. Yeah, Needle's grudged. And then they get to flash it back and hit Pixis. They mill all this. We go to 9. Not looking good for us. We should have floated black, I guess. Well, they changed things. Lantern. A little late. There's Beseiju. Let's extirpate Ancient Grudge. We're going to have like 1 turn to, yeah, there's only 1 of them. Well, Pixis. Oh, shoot. Or whatever. I didn't mean to do that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, most likely dead. We got the Lantern a little too late and then just no bridge. No lock. I guess we shouldn't board out the 4th bridge then. Because this is the only way they can win otherwise. So if we can get the bridge down, we just kind of need a lot. I don't know. Extirpates are nice for Ancient Grudge. But now they know about it. Can't even really use Surgical. Seismic Assault. They can just plus, get back a land. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we can't win there. So maybe we do, like Dismembers are decent, but if they can't attack, they do nothing. So I kind of don't care. So they're bored. They have Force of Vigor, Brotherhood's End, Ancient Grudge, and 3 Beseijus. So maybe we do want the Thoughtseizes too. We want a lot. Maybe 3, 4 is too many, go down 1. This is like a could be anything hand, but we have Stirrings, we have Cling for the Graveyard Hate, Bauble, could be anything. We'll try it. It's not the most exciting, but Stirrings should help us. Maybe we should mull for some hand disruption, to be honest, but it kind of comes with the territory here. We don't have Saga, we don't have Pithing Needle for Beseiju, we don't have hand disruption, so... But this is like a perfectly, like, fine hand. All right, we'll lead off on Blooming Marsh. Should actually get... Actually, we should get our basics. Cage, Urza Saga. Probably Cage or Saga. Because if we go turn 2, Forest, turn 3, Swamp. They have a couple Blood Moons. Maybe it's just Cage. Play out Bauble and pass. Next turn we'll get a Swamp. Tried to say maybe you go Saga there to try to get Needle and not play around Blood Moon. They're going to Utopia Sprawl again. Okay, just nothing. There's a Swamp. All right, cool. So we can get a Forest with this. Just play out Cage and pass. Hold up Cling if they do anything. If they cycle Forgotten Cave, I guess. Like, we don't really care about this, but if they Ren in 6, we might just Cling this. There we go. Easy Cling. Draw Lantern, pretty good. And Shredder. Catacombs, we'll just get another basic. We just have to hope that they don't have Brotherhood's End in hand. Go Pixis. They're like F6'd, but I'm not going to run on everything. Faithless Looting, we can maybe Pixis that away. Again, just really hoping for no Force of Vigor, no Brotherhood's End. It's literally 2 cards out of everything. There's Beseiju. Definitely cannot let them have that. Man, I really want to keep this Thoughtseize, but if they go land, cycle, I guess I don't really care. We don't have anything in play that's like... They have to have another land, though. Utopia Sprawl for red. Wow, they don't have this other land. Okay. I do want to keep this. I want to keep that, too, actually. Let's Thoughtseize. 2 Blood Moon. So, do we just take the Seismic Assault? I think we do, because we don't have any other way of dealing with it. We'll cast Shredder. Let's just Pixis now. We don't really want the Saga with their double Blood Moon. Another Saga. Swamp out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is their hand. This is going to be awkward. Especially with Faithless Looting, it makes this a lot harder because they can just draw 2 and we can't do anything about it. Then they can just discard. They want double Blood Moon. They do discard the double Blood Moon, but they still have Charm All. I think we have to get rid of the Saga. End of turn. Probably Bauble, like, try to find some more draws. Probably been holding on to this for too long. We need like a needle for Ren and 6. Draw a few cards. Bobble them. We don't want the Saga. Surgical? Not really. Needle? Yes. Blooming Marsh? I mean, nah, we'll do it. We'll risk it. Tear Asunder. All right, so Pithing Needle, name Ren. Because they can just keep cycling Forgotten Cave if we don't do this. And then I guess we just pass. 6 has no text other than 2 damage a turn. And this shuts off Faithless Looting. They're going to get rid of that. Faithless Looting. You just have to win in 5 minutes. They cycle. They can get land cards back, but we don't really care about that. And I don't think we want Surgical. I mean, do we want Surgical for Seismic Assault? I don't think so. All right, we'll just draw the bauble. And then we'll just pass, I guess. They have Charmal in hand, so we kind of have to save Tear Asunder for that. Oh, Soken'Zons. Oh man, we need a bridge. That's what we need. So we're going to be shredding ourselves looking for a bridge. They get him for 4. They mill some stuff. Guess we'll take a hit. Faithless Looting. Ancient Grudge. Oh no, Force of Vigor. Oh, they found the Force of Vigor. Well, that's pretty brutal. Now we're just going to lose to that. Ancient Stirrings is good to find bridge, but there's Thoughtseize. We'll cast it, I guess. There's Relic. Another Needle. Take Relic. Pixis here. Yeah, this Force of Vigor is just going to be a blowout. Play Relic out. They don't have to do anything. They can just hold up Force of Vigor forever. Maybe they cast it on the end step and get rid of Pithing Needle and something. Maybe Cage. Even Inquisition's not good enough. I would like for them to blow it and then we find Ensnaring Bridge. That's the ideal play. Other than that, I don't think we have a shot just because we're halfway through our deck. We haven't seen any bridges, which is a little unfortunate. All right, this looks like it. All right, we will crack this. Best case scenario. Yeah, so they blow up Pithing Needle, they blow up. Fortunately, this is still shut off, but Ren can ultimate, but the retrace doesn't do anything. We just need to find a bridge. Actually, Cage shuts off both of these, so we just need a bridge desperately. Down to 3 minutes though, so it's going to be tough. There's Charmal. Yeah, they eat the land. Yeah, I think we're just dead. Like, if we don't find a bridge now, we still take 4. Ancient Stirrings. Yeah, we need like a bridge this turn. Wow, there it is. They can still attack for 4. Which is the annoying part, but oh, you know what? Well, Ren can ping. Yeah, it sucks we weren't able to empty our hand. We've had Tear Asunder in hand for a while, but just like, we could have targeted 6 a bit ago. We just drew Inquisition. Them blowing up the land really saved them. They should have Besaju at this point, I would imagine. They have 90. They've drawn almost their entire deck. All right, they get in. They have Seismic Assault. Yeah, damn. All right, match 3 on the play. This is a 1-lander, but we have Ancient Stirrings and Thoughtseize. I'm going to keep. If we didn't have Ancient Stirrings, I wouldn't keep this, but there's no reason to throw this back when we can just be searching for lands here. And this hand's fine enough to where, even though we're using this to just find lands, it can find like Saga and something. So go Ancient Stirrings, look for Saga. Do not find Saga. Wow. All right, we'll take Swamp. Found lands. They go Arid Mesa. What if this is Energy? Sacred Foundry, Ragavan. Oof. That's the worst thing for us, for sure. Thoughtseize. Let's get off on a Thoughtseize, I guess. Definitely not prepared for... Ooh, okay. Their hand's really good. Stubborn Denial's really good. I feel like we have to take the Tribal Flames just because we can't do anything when it comes to face. Pithing Needle's pretty dead here. We'll take 1 Tribal Flames, I guess. I mean, we could take both. That's just Stirrings here. We need another land. Again, preferably Saga. So their hand's pretty good. They get in with Ragavan. They're going to have 3 mana, and they're going to be able to cast Scion if they want to get a Triumph. Hopefully they don't hit any Shredders. They had a Thoughtseize. So they can Thoughtseize us if they want, but we have 2 Ensnaring Bridges. They get the Overgrown Tomb. They might Thoughtseize into Kavu. It's pretty annoying they hit that. Yeah. Fortunately, we have 2 bridges, but we're just going to die to burn and or counter spells. So this is not a good spot to be in. I mean, if I was them, I'd potentially... Nah, I feel like you have to take the Ensnaring Bridge, right? But then we Thoughtseize, take the stub, but by then they're going to be doing 1,000,000 damage, so it's not going to matter. They do take 1 bridge. See if they don't tap out for a creature. All right, they did tap out. It's good for us. The only way they can get rid of bridge is Leyline. So this is also a really tough matchup. It's a bridge matchup, but then they have just a lot of burn plus Leyline. So we do that. Only Ragavan can get in. We get under Stubborn Denial, and then we can just Thoughtseize and clear the way. Yeah, if I was them, I probably wouldn't have tapped out there. It would force the Thoughtseize and not the bridge, but then we just take Stub. They're going to get him for 2. Blooming Marsh, cool. I'd kind of like a land, so that way I could make a construct and play a 1-drop. Hopefully they don't Tribal Flames. I'd rather them just play Scion. Nice. Oh, we draw a 4, so that's the best land. No pain. So let's Thoughtseize first. Make them use Stub or take Tribal Flames. Oh, nice, they didn't. Okay, we'll take Tribal Flames. We'll play out Pithing Needle. What could they have? We're just gonna name Flooded Strand. I don't think they have anything else to cycle. And then we'll play out Lantern. This should get the stub. So as long as they don't top deck Leyline Binding, we should be good. And if they don't counter this, we get Shredder with this and get a soft lock. And there's the stub. All right, they have a Leyline of Guild Pact in hand. We have nothing in hand. Let's see what happens. We would like to draw another Ensnaring Bridge, ideally, or just pieces of the Lantern lock. All right, they just pass. So it's not a land. I mean, we'll make a construct. We're not doing anything else. We will get, I guess, Lantern. Play out Mox Opal. We're drawing Saga, which is pretty good. So we just have to keep them off Lightning Bolts and Leyline Binding. This is fine. Oh, so they drew a land for turn last time that they didn't play. Now they're going to fetch away this land. All right, they just play out Nakatl. Play out Saga. We have Trophy just in case, but I don't really want this, but we don't have any other thing to do about it. So I'll just pass. Hopefully we don't have to crack Lantern to get rid of a Leyline. Down to 10. Marine of Glory, cool. But they get a Surveil, so they're going to surveil that away to another land. Nice. This is what we need. Them to just keep drawing lands. There's a land again, but they can crack that again. So we have 2 turns until we get Shredder. Trophy does nothing. Surgical does nothing. We might just like Trophy a Mox Opal just to shuffle this. Oh wait, we can't. I knew it was target permanent opponent control, so we can't do that unfortunately. As much as I would love to. So we can actually make a construct, maybe Trophy something to shuffle away if they really want to keep it. Actually, you know what? We're just going to hold this for Leyline. What are we thinking? Yeah, we're dumb. I'm over here trying to like get rid of it, but it just perfectly answers Leyline. They play the other Scion. Stub is annoying. Stub's actually really annoying. We actually can get rid of it though. But do we really care if we have, maybe we don't really care if we have Shredder. We can actually get rid of it by surgicaling some stuff. So that's fine. We draw, just float. Kind of want to hold this up. All right, we'll get a Shredder. Gardens is good. We'll Shredder this away. I was going to say, hopefully no Leyline, but they do get that. So let's surgical, I guess Tribal Flames? That'll get rid of the Leyline Binding on top. And we can see their deck, what they added. All right, they didn't add anything special. Or they didn't add anything actually at all. I feel like if I was them, I might have conceded just to like hide info. See what's on top of their deck. A Forest. Okay, that's acceptable. Leyline on top. We can mill that with Shredder. I think we are going to have to play fast because they don't seem like they're going to concede. And I guess I wouldn't to one Shredder anyway, but we should still be cautious of it. Fortunately, they're down 2 minutes, so we got some chill time. So I'll draw this, mill this, pass the turn. Then end of turn, we can copy Ensnaring Bridge. Actually, no, we're just going to copy. We're so far ahead. Let's copy Codex Shredder. No reason to play like safe right now. Draw the land, play it. We want the Pixis, so we're not going to fetch away anything. They draw the fetch land. We'll attempt to shred. Shred again. Another Leyline on top. That gets shredded. Double Leyline. Love to see it. Draw Pixis. Play Pixis. And pass. Yield to end step. Gotta save as much time as possible here. They play into Shoba Brawler. Pixis. Oh, Flage. Okay, we'll mill us. We'll take a Cookbook. Yeah, we'll take a Cookbook just in case. Gonna exile Flage. Play Cookbook. And pass. Slowly beating our opponent on clock. Play another Shoba Brawler. Mill them. There's Lightning Bolts. Mill them. Another Lightning Bolts. This is why we kept Cookbook though. So we'll discard this, make a food, eat the food, and just pass. So they're 100% locked out, but they're going to make us play it out. But it's fine because they're down on clock. So we'll shred them. Trying to get rid of their Flages. Shred them. Pixis. We have Trophy. Don't want Trophy. I don't mind milling us here. Relic, we'll take a Relic. I mean, we're just going to discard it anyway. So it doesn't matter. And they'll just pass the turn. We don't care about Stubborn Denial. We'll eat the food. Mill them. Down to 18 cards in library. Another stub. Pithing Needle. Discard. Auto yield. Just rinse and repeat, man. Just rinse and repeat. Ragavan. And again, when you play this deck, this is just what you have to do. Just go through the motions. But again, fortunately, they're behind on clock. If they weren't, we'd be a little worried. Mill them, mill them. Pixis. Oh, another Shredder's good. Make things a little faster. Oh, now the screen's huge. Yield to end. Mill them. There's other Flages. Oh, there it are. Pixis. There's a Flage. We're just going to mill it anyway. It doesn't matter. Let's see what their hand is. We should be paying attention to this, but it's fine. I know it's just like a bunch of stubs and stuff like that. All right, so we'll just pass. Maybe they'll take time actually casting Flage. Looks like they are. So when you're up against Lantern, if you're this far behind on clock or at any point and you know that there's a lock, you should concede early. Just like as a rule of thumb, because they're going to cast Flage. They're taking about a minute to do that. They're going to deal us 3. Yeah, they cast Flage. They deal us 3. Play a land. Down to 7 cards in library. I'm just going to mill them out this turn. Mill. I will say though, the game 1 is really tough, but games 2 and 3 are going to be even more tough because of all the artifact hate they're going to bring in. Down to 4 cards in library. And there's Leyline. Mill. I don't think they have any lands to get. Another last card and pass the turn. There we go. Only took 10 minutes here and then took 15 minutes for them. All right, so against Domain Zoo, definitely a tough matchup. We want the Welding Jars, want the Terra Sunders for the Leyline bindings. Dismembers for early Ragavans, I guess, and just for the creatures. Surgical is cool because you can surgical the Leyline bindings. So like maybe that's something, but we don't need Cage. Needles I think can come out. Relic can come out. These 4, bring in these. So I don't want to count any hand disruption because they're going to bring in a lot of artifact hate and we definitely want to get that. Thoughtseize get the Leyline bindings and these get like wear tears or whatever, the stubs out of their hand. Maybe just go down like 1 of each here and try that. And we're going to keep this hand as 2 Terra Sunder. So that answers the Leyline bindings. We have the Ensnaring Bridge. We just need some other stuff, I guess. Terra Sunder answers the Leyline here. So we can go Forest, Bauble, Jar. If you actually have a good artifact, you want to play the Jar first so to protect it, but we don't really care right now. Lantern, stub. Okay. So hopefully they tap out because otherwise it's really annoying. And it sucks too. They can see the Leyline, so they're going to fetch that away. It's the only downside to early Lantern. Yeah, they fetch. No, thank you. Do not want to see this. Another Nakatl. Oh, are they only on 1 lander? Yes. And they got the Forest. Oh, they're so screwed. I mean, to be fair, we need to get rid of these and have lands, and they have some pressure, so let's bauble. We need to find lands and stuff like that. We're going to get the Shredder. We're going to shred this away. Actually, can we? Do we shred this away, or like they're stuck on 1 land? Yeah, you know what? We have the Jar, so let's just get rid of this now. And this is going to make them 1/1s. I think this is fine. They get this, but we have the Jar for bridge. We have 3rd land for... And there's a land. The only downside is now that they're 1/1s, bridge is less good, weirdly as that is. But we have a lot of time now. An Evergrown Tomb is a land, but it's not a fetch land, so we don't really care. Saga's a good draw. Bauble out. Play out Shredder. And then we'll just hold up Terra Sunder if we need to. They're going to play this. It's not going to really matter. There's a blue-red land. Blue-red mana. Don't want them to have that. They play that tapped. So let's shred that. This is going to be a funny keep them off lands thing. Nakatl. Okay, cool. Does this hit anything? It does, but I think it's fine for now. I was going to see if I could empty my hand here, but it's all right. Saga, playing Ensnaring Bridge. So this is literally going to be like a mana denial game so far. Like Arid Mesa, we don't want them to have that. There's the Nakatl we saw. Get in for 2. Again, funny that they can get in because there's no mountain. So let's Codex Shred them. Mountain. Are we fine with this? I think we are, because it's going to make them too large to do anything. Play the Gardens. I think we're fine with this. If they play this before they attack, and we also have a Saga, they have 6 cards in hand. All right, they get in. I'm going to use this, make a construct, and then I'm going to copy Shredder. They have access to Wear, I believe. Yeah, they do have access to Wear, but we have Welding Jar, so it's okay. They can't tear anything, which is nice. They can't tear the Saga. Down to 9. Might actually get a cookbook. That's tempting. Because they're going to have access to red mana. They didn't play the land. That's weird. Copy Shredder. I think I will mill with blue mana. Leyline Binding. Let's float the mana. Or not float the mana. Let's make a construct. I'm trying to think if I want to get cookbook to avoid the burn. They might have a lot of burn in hand and we're just screwed. So let's do that. Dismember or discard that. I guess actually we don't... I guess we have to get rid of this. I was going to say, we don't really care if they get rid of Ensnaring Bridge. We can actually get rid of Ensnaring Bridge and just consign. Okay. There's Tribal Flames. There's the red mana. So now they can't attack. Do we kill our own Ensnaring Bridge and start getting in? Kavu. Maybe not. I mean, we have 10 minutes. We can just be patient. They're going to time out before us anyway. We're also getting another Shredder, so there's no point in, like, whatever. These are the best games, the mana denial games, when you know that they have nothing. We'll play Shredder. We could copy this. I think it's fine to have 3 right now and hold up Terra Sunder for whatever reason. We're going to get a Pixis, and they're drawing Leyline. So, again, they have the Wear. They could get rid of Ensnaring Bridge, but because of Welding Jar, they can't. We just can't have 6 anymore. And we're just going to mill them out. I guess we save this. Hopefully they don't have another one in hand. We'll just keep up this and not tap out of that. Pixis, cast Pixis, and just pass the turn. I forget if I even shredded Tribal Flames, the Shiver Brawler. Okay, they don't have any more. So let's mill them, mill them, mill them. Pixis, Pixis. I mean, they can't cast this because they don't have white mana, so I guess we just let it go. Actually, let's play this out. Yeah, I think we just let this go. If they don't have white mana, we don't really care. Leyline, Wow, they just F6 through their turn. All right, I guess we'll keep milling them. Even though we want them to have this, but we're not going to waste like 4 mills on them. There's white. Keep milling them. We didn't eat the food, we forgot. Mox Opal, Pixis, Kavu is fine. It's going to eat the food now. They draw Kavu. Man, they're really going to make us go through this. This is what you guys came here for, right? Mill. It's going through the motions. Consign to memory. Yeah, they have like consigns. They have a lot of stuff for this matchup. Still no blue mana though. We can play Fomori out. So now we can actually start like digging and stuff if we want. Tribal Flames goes away. Surgical. It's a weird deck to bring in. There's another Wear Tear. All the sideboard cards. Flage. They don't have any white to cast it, so we don't care if it's in the graveyard. Arena of Glory. So we can pay 3, discard a card. Let's do that. Discard Dismember. Look at the top X cards, where X is the amount of artifacts we have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's get another Shredder, and then just pass the turn. Actually, do we want them to have another mana? Let's see. I'll just keep milling them. I wanted to see creatures here. I mean, I don't know if it was probably fine to let them have the Arena of Glory. It's not like they can do anything with it, but definitely going to get rid of the white source. They're running 3 basics, which is pretty crazy. Down to 14 cards. They have to clean up. Put a stub there. Mill the lands away. Scion's good. And this is how you deal with creature decks. Pixis, Triome. Yeah, pretty sure they were out of just sources. We could look at the graveyard and see and count everything, but there's no need to. Leyline Binding. They have to discard. Scion. Actually, we should let them have that. They don't have white source. That's the white source. That's going to go away. We draw Mopal. Again, we could discard it. We could activate Fomori, but there's like no point. We're just going to F6. We're ahead on time, so we could do all that stuff, but there's no reason to do it. And then this is game, we're going to shred them. And then this is game, we're just going to shred them here, untap, shred again, and then just, that's it. Oh, they brought in 2 surgicals. Wow. 2 cards left. 1. Flage was the last one. Play out Pixis just because, and then we can F6. Pass the turn, and we get there. So this is just one type of game Lantern can have. They really relied on, where is it? Leyline of the Guild Pact. So they kept the 1 lander with Leyline, Wild Nacatls. You destroy the Leyline and they just lose from there. All right, match 4 on the play. It's like a kind of whatever hand. We'll keep this. We have at least 2 lands. Just kind of like a lot of fluff here, but we can start off on the Thoughtseize and see what we're working with. Affinity. Ooh, our hand kind of sucks. We're gonna take the Thought Monitor, play out Bauble, play out Mopal. So the hand is just a whole lot of nothing, and we'll just pass. We're gonna hold on to this Bauble to turn on Mox Opal, hopefully find something with Stirrings. I'd assume they go Spire into Memnite, Springleaf Drum, into Shadow, like just kind of play out their entire hand here, which is why we took Thought Monitor, because they could cast that next turn, most likely. Exactly what we said. Needle. They're not going to Needle Bauble because they have one in hand. They Needle Mox Opal. So we know what they drew for turn. We can, I don't know what, they did play Bauble. So their hand is this plus a rando. We're drawing Ensnaring Bridge. All right, let's target ourselves with Bauble. We're drawing Trophy. We could Trophy this. Think I care. Stirrings. They have the Otawara too, which is really annoying. Hopefully they play that out as a land. We'll take the Forest. When are we making our land drops for Bridge? And then just pass the turn. Yeah, really hoping they play this out. Modern 2024. They did not play it out. Instead, they played out an Urza Saga. That sucks. That's like worst case scenario. Shredder. I guess just to use our mana. Play out Bridge. Dark Steel. So they're going to be making constructs that are going to be too big to get in until we have 2 bridges. Gardens. Okay, well, that really helps actually. So let's Pithing Needle. Pretty easy Otawara name. All right, they activate that. We name Otawara. Cast Shredder. And then we're actually going to Surgical Extraction their Urza Saga. Well, let's mill them, see if we can get something else. Ornithopter? No. I think that's what we Surgical here. I don't know what they can get that can get rid of Ensnaring Bridge. Do they have Haywire Might main? I guess that'll suck, because we had to tap out to Needle Otawara, otherwise we're just like kind of dead. They have to have a Haywire Might. Haywire Might. That's fantastic. All right, let's Surgical Urza Saga. We can look at the deck. I don't think they have unless they have a counterspell. They don't, okay. So let's see. Oh, they have 4 Portable Hole that can't hit Ensnaring Bridge. Cranial Plating. So the only way they can win is Cranial Plating Ornithopter. So we got to get rid of Ornithopters. They play the land. So we just got to Needle Cranial Plating. Land. We're just going to keep milling them. Oh, I guess Emery is annoying also. But again, if we just Needle Cranial Plating, they can't win. But maybe milling them is not the right plan because that fuels Emery if they draw one. Thoughtcast. And I don't think we copy Shredder. I don't think that's going to do anything. Another Thoughtcast. Oof. Thought Monitor. Land. Memnite. Springleaf Drum. Oh, but they can portable hold the needle and then bounce Ensnaring Bridge. So maybe Lava Spur Boots. All right, so I do think we copy Bridge. That's definitely the right play. Because if they hit our needle, we're screwed. Another needle. Okay. I mean, I guess we have to cast it. So we're just going to name Cranial Plating. But they have 4 portable holes. This is a, what's it called? Big boy? Yeah, Kappa Cannoneer. Into a second Kappa? Yeah, if they ever untap, we're just like screwed, huh? Something good? I mean, we can just mill them. They have 1 card in hand. Thought Monitor, nice. I don't think there's any reason to just not mill them. Hopefully they don't draw anything good. They still have 4 portable holes. Okay, they just scoop. Nice. All right, so against Affinity, we have 3 Terra Sunders. They have Otawara. Cage could be a thing for Emery. We already have a cage. Needle's really good. Dismember's probably really good, honestly. We probably don't need 2 cages. But if we went Dismembers and Terra Sunders for Emery and just artifacts in general, definitely want Bridges. Trophies. They do it Sagas. It's not like the most impactful. Even Cage isn't like that good. Maybe we just get rid of Relic and keep Cage. Maybe go down like 2 Thoughtseize, a Trophy, and maybe like a Pixis. And try that. I think we can keep this hand. We have Saga. We have the combo here. Dismember for early Emery. Lead off on a Lantern. We just need a bridge. Well, they go Razor Tide into Memnite. It's always tempting to just get rid of the Memnite. Draw Blooming Marsh. We'll take that. We'll lead off on that. I guess we'll play Opal 2 into Lantern. Oh, Portable Hole. Not really what you want to see. Force a Negation. That's some sideboard tech right there. Definitely want to get rid of that. Definitely going to shred both of definitely shredding Force a Negation. They go Spire. They have Portable Hole in hand. They can eat one of these if they want. 2 mana for Cranial Plating. That's fine. We can get down Shredders at least. Saga, 1 Shredder. And that'll turn on Mox Opal. Hopefully, if they have Force, dude, that'd be sick if they force this. Would love a Force Negation here. Maybe they think like it turns off Mox Opal. All right, we'll shred them. That's fine. We'll play the other Shredder. Yeah, I don't think we mind them drawing the bridge. I think it's better than like anything else they could have. Welding Jar. We don't care about that either because Terra Sunder exiles. There's Ornithopter, so that's the way to get under a Portable Hole. Yes. They're going to eat the Lantern. They do eat the Lantern. So we're going to dismember. So we're going to dismember the, oh man, they were taking 7 here. Yeah, we're going to dismember. We're going to lose a lot actually. So we're going to dismember this now because it's going to come into play later. We could dismember this now, but they can just like move it and equip and all that. The Welding Jar was on top. Maybe we didn't need to mill that. Hopefully we don't, I guess it doesn't matter if we draw land. We knew we were drawing Gardens, yeah. So we will play out Ensnaring Bridge. They have 1 card in hand. This is going to go get a Lantern, and then we should have the lock. But we have to get rid of Ornithopter so they can't attack and do stuff. Portable Hole, we don't care about that. It only takes a Shredder. Totally fine with us. Last card is a land. So we should be good to go. Draw another Saga. We'll float. Get a Lantern. Ornithopter. Don't want them having that. We have another Saga here as well. So we're going to mill that Ornithopter. Oh, don't want them having that either. Glass Casket. There's a Saga can get Needle for Shredder. That's kind of annoying. I guess they can have that. I don't want to Lantern that away. Metallic Rebuke, sure. Maybe we can draw something cool. That's not good. Play out another Saga. Metallic Rebuke, do we care about that? We already have like the lock. I think that's fine. I'd rather just like mill ourselves to try to find some good stuff. Memnite. Yeah, we're just gonna mill ourselves. Land. Take an Ancient Stirrings. Float. Take a Pixis to mix up the needling effects. Stirrings. Take a Lantern. That. Play out a land. And then just pass. Then we got Saga Construct. Force Negation. So they're going to get rid of that. I don't think there's anything they can get to get rid of this Ensnaring Bridge though, right? They can Needle Shredder. That's about it. Oh, they have Haywire Might. Ooh. Okay, so that's a sideboard card. No, we're dead? Oh, no, I was not okay. So then I misplayed. Yeah. Oh, man. All right, yeah, we made a mistake. We messed up. That sucks. All right, so we had that win. We definitely did not play around the Haywire Might stupidly. Okay, that's fine. We will try again. So we should have just needled Haywire Might. That would have been the play, but that sucks. That was a free win, tossed. Cage, Thoughtseize, Tear. I guess we'll keep this. We have Terra Sunder. That does feel bad, but I mean, again, this deck's not the easiest deck. Definitely have to know what to get, when to get it, but that's on us. That game was 100% locked, too. We also should have been making constructs. We were being super lazy about that, so we could have chump blocked, then played that bridge. So we definitely made at least 2 mistakes. But we get to lead off on a Thoughtseize here, and then we can do the bobble trick to ourselves. All zeros. I wish we had a Chalice of the Void. We'll take Thought Monitor, play Bauble, and pass. We actually get to get the Saga as well. I don't think they're going to play it turn 1, but turn 2 we're going to snipe that Saga with Terrace Under. They don't play it. Another Shredder. Drawing a Forest. Don't think I want that Inquisition. So when they play this with the trigger on the stack, we're going to Terrace Under it. Playing everything out. With the mana ability on the stack, we're going to kill it. They get him for 1. Unfortunately, Inquisition, I don't think hits anything in their hand now. Well, they've drawn a couple cards, so maybe. Ensnaring Bridge. Well, Inquisition now. Oh, Casket, nice. But, oh god, their hand. Shredder, mill land. Their hand's amazing if they hit lands. No. Thoughtcast. We need lands. Dismember. Codex Shredder. I guess we do this now, so that way it reduces their affinity count. Pretty awkward, but... Oh, there's the Memnite, or the Haywire Mite. And I don't mind milling them a lot because we have Cage, so I'm gonna put Cage into play so Emery doesn't matter. Springleaf Drum. So they have a Thought Monitor and 2 mystery cards. There's the Emery, Double Consign, Pithing Needle. So I'm glad we have Cage. Not a land, but we'll Stirrings. I'd like a Saga. Get rid of a Terrace Under. That's fine. Play out Cage. So now we can hopefully wait 2 turns, get a Lantern. Bridge. They should have enough for Thought Monitor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They target Haywire Mite, but they can't cast it because of Cage. They just found that out. No, come on, man. They top deck Portable Hole. Now they get to eat our Saga. That's such a good top deck. Yeah, they use this to make green. That's brutal. Now they can just keep doing this. Yeah, we're just going to lose to Emery Recursion. Terrace Under. Okay. Let's kill this now to reduce the affinity count. One top deck deserves another. We want to do that before they untap as well. Got all the zeros. Hopefully no more Caskets or Portable Holes, but they're going to draw a million cards. Another Springleaf Drum. Another Thought Monitor. Would love a Lantern. Lantern would be great. A land would be good too. Are you kidding me? Ah! Yeah, we're never going to be like... Now we just need something to deal with Emery. Needle. Oh my god. All right. We'll take it. We still need a land though. I'm still going to keep milling them. Glass Casket. That would have been a good draw for them. Portable Hole. Man, they're running hot. Look at that. Just milling all their answers. Can we find a land for Bridge? Do they run more than one Haywire Mite? I wouldn't be surprised if they did. No. Come on, man. That's crazy. No, they just keep drawing everything. Yeah, we're never going to be like all of this. So they have Haywire Mites, Caskets, Portable Holes, Needle for Shredder. Now again, we need something to answer Emery again. And then we need a land for Bridge. So funny, dude. I mean, I guess we keep drawing it, but we'll take it. So do we eat the Emery or do we eat the Portable Hole? Because if they draw another Emery, we're screwed. They're halfway through their deck. I think we eat the Portable Hole, I'm going to say. It's like twofold. So we eat the Hole, we get Cage back. Now they have to answer the Cage, or we eat Emery and they just draw another Emery or an answer to something, I guess. I mean, we're dead in 2 turns anyway if we don't draw a land. Another Thought Monitor. Yeah, we have to draw a land this turn or we lose. This is a crazy game, man. Get him for 5. Land, please. That counts. Mox Opal saving the day. All right, now they have to answer... No, they have a counterspell? Oh, I was going to be so mad. Okay, your turn. So they have Codex Shredder Needled. Do they have a 3rd Haywire Mite? I guess they also win with Cranial Plating. Did we mill that? No Cranial Plating's milled. All right, we'll just pass. Oh, man. All right, they drew the Otawara. And something else? Or are they just making a construct? Yeah, that's a shame. We almost stabilized too. All right, final match. And this is an easy keep. We have Mopal. We have our combo here. We have Urza Saga. And it looks like we're up against Affinity again. So we're going to try to get our revenge if possible. Blooming Marsh. We'll lead off on a Thoughtseize. Oh, it's this. Okay. Wow. 7, 7, 7, 7. Holy crap. Let's take the Frogmite. Definitely need a bridge in this matchup for sure. Next turn we'll go Saga, Opal, Lantern, Shredder. They drew that for turn. Okay. So their hand is still all massive cards here. Let me draw. Perfect. Ensnaring Bridge. Could not ask for a better card. Play Opal. Play Lantern. Uggin's Lab. All right, we don't care about that. We get to play Shredder into Pixis. Damn, look at that. That's sick. Yeah, we want them to draw lands. The only thing that we're worried about is the Urza Saga. All right, they play Uggin's Lab. Hopefully they don't have main deck. They're going to have a Needle, which is going to be annoying. We're not going to mill this. We're just going to let this go. You can actually start making... It's probably not worth it to start making constructs, to be honest. Cookbook. Do we want the cookbook? I don't think so. I think we want to just get multiple bridges down or something. Swamp for another land. So we have 4 mana. We could bridge plus stirrings. We could construct plus stirrings. Let's mill this land here. Well, stirrings. Oh, we shuffled that away. Okay, we'll get a Urza Saga. We should have got a Mycosynth Gardens. I don't know what I'm thinking. Let's just, all right, let's just like not think about it. Let's just play bridge. That was stupid though. We should have definitely gotten just a copy bridge just in case they blow anything up. All right, they play out their Saga. They're going to start playing all their fatties, which we're not going to care about. Only one. Bauble. I'm going to guess we'll make a construct. No reason not to. Then we'll get a... I'd like to get a needle, but I don't even know what the needle in their deck just because it's so random. Let's get another Shredder. Play Bauble. Play Saga. We'll just pass the turn. We have Pixis and Shredder, so they can only needle 1 if they do. There's Mopal. Talisman. I think their hand is just 2 big dudes, right? 2 Sojourner's Companions that they're holding for some reason. Let's mill them end of our turn because that's going to be our win con, so... Oh, that's why. Kozilek's Unsealing. It's out. We know what you're doing. All right, another Pixis is good. Play Pixis 2. So now we have 2 Shredders, 2 Pixis. Now they're locked out. Now we just have to win on clock. We're going to make a construct. All right, another Kozilek's. We're going to mill that. And it's okay that we mill that. It's going to get shuffled in, and that's why we're going to mill it now before it does. So they're going to search for a Shadow Spear. Interesting. We don't want the Thoughtseize either. Again, we're just on the clock game now. We're down a minute, which again, it's going to happen because we're taking a lot of game actions here. So we're going to make a construct end of turn. We're going to mill these. Okay, and they concede. Yeah, we do have the lock. So that's nice that they conceded. All right, so we're going to bring in the same stuff before, except we know what they're on. So we have to make sure they don't get on the Kozilek's Unsealing. We don't need Graveyard Hate or Graph Digger's Cage. No Relic, no Graph Digger's Cage. We definitely want the 3 Tear Asunder. Pretty sure we want the needles. We didn't see really anything to needle, but surgical, just kind of nice to have. I mean, all right, we'll go down the surgical. All right, sadly, this would be an amazing hand if we had any lands, but we cannot keep. This hand, I'm going to keep. We don't have any colored sources, but I'm not throwing this back. Can I put back Thoughtseize? This is a super greedy keep with no colored sources, but we have a redraw with Bauble, and we have Urza Saga. Hopefully they don't have a good start or like a fast start, but right now it looks like that into pretty fast start for them. Into maybe something else? Come on, lands. Yes, best land. Okay, cool. Definitely want to Inquisition them. Probably actually terrible. We probably should have kept Thoughtseize, but okay. Got rid of that. Play Bauble. Yes. Yeah, I guess being on the draw, Inquisition's not going to hit as much. I'm just thinking more for the Kozilek's. We definitely want to get a bridge down though, because they're going to be able to play out their entire hand here. No, they drew Simulacrum. Okay, this is going to start churning out stuff really fast. Oh man, they're going to have turn 3 just like nutso board. We need to draw a land and a bridge. It's going to be a tall order. Oh, they don't do anything. Okay, I guess they can't. Oh my god, we drew it. That's huge. All right, let's play out Lantern. Wow, and there's the bridge. And there's the land. Play Shredder. All right, so, we're top decking really well, so hopefully this doesn't mess with us. They play the tap land we saw. They have 2 creatures they should play out here unless they're just going to make constructs. All right, they make the construct, main phase, in order to play Haywire or Frogmite to trigger this. Another one, and then they should play out the other one, right? Yeah, so we would lose if we didn't get super lucky in top deck bridge. Sometimes you could be like that. There's another bridge. I guess what's going to suck is if they have Haywire Might, then we just lose. Please no Haywire Might. But there's like no way they don't have one, right? Come on, no Haywire Might. Please, please, please. No Haywire Might. Dude, how are you not running the Haywire Might in your deck? That's crazy. Super lucky. So now we get another Shredder and then they're just locked out. Float the mana, get another Shredder. We'll just play out the second bridge just in case somehow, and then we'll just pass. And then that's the game. Turn 3 win, basically. All right, they draw the bridge. Oh, Ugin's Binding. Oh no, that's how they win. Okay, so we have to mill this and keep them off 7 drops. I don't think... We gotta mill that. We don't have Pixis right now. We should have got Pixis. So let's mill ourselves. That doesn't do it. Oh no, they have a Sojourners. Oh crap, okay. We have to get Needle here. We have to Needle Ugin's Lab? That's so awkward. Hopefully they don't see it. Okay, they didn't. I don't think they have a 7-drop in hand. If they do, we just lose. They did have it. I couldn't remember. Man, I can't believe that. Yeah. Ugin's Binding. It's so annoying. All right, so we have to play around Ugin's Binding. Again, I'm not going to bring in Graveyard Hate just for that. The hand hate should be good enough. Let's just run it back. That sucks. We had that lock too. Wait, you know what we should have done? We should have just lanterned it away, I guess. That probably would have been just the safest play. We'll say that's a mistake on us. All right, we'll keep this. We have Saga, Thoughtseize, removal, but yeah, thinking back, we probably should have just lanterned it away and not taken the risk. I thought we had that too. All right, Swamp, Mox Opal. We need a green source. We'll get at it soon. Oh, shoot. Ugin's Binding, Pithing Needle. They kept a one lander though. Do we take this so that way they don't have anything to put underneath? They don't have any blue mana either. Yeah, let's do that. So hopefully we can just keep them off blue. There's Ugin's Lab. Oh my god, they top decked a 7. Psh. All right, now I feel silly. Maybe this is a beatdown game? We'll see. Right now I'm not liking my odds. Their hand is like insane against ours. They have a lot of card draw. They have the Needle. Ugin's Binding is just, and it sucks, like even if we take it, they just cast something and cast it for free. So that's why I didn't want to take it right there. All right, they do cast Needle. What are they going to name? Probably Codex Shredder. They name Lantern of Insight. All right, we do draw the green source, but we're going to get the Saga going. Just got to really hope they don't hit their land drops. There any blue mana. No blue mana, please. Yes. Thank you. All right, we don't want any more lands. Play that and pass. I guess we're just going to be on the construct beatdown plan. No lands, please. Nice. Another Mopal. Not really what you want to see. Make another construct. I guess we take Lantern. No more blue source. That's good. Play out the forest. Attack for 4. We can activate from Mori Vault next turn. They're not drawing a land. A blue source. Wow, they're just drawing double Frogmere. So now we're just going to win because they kept a greedy hand. Which is whatever. Play Fomori. Let's... So I'm thinking we can either Fomori, discarding Opal to find another 0-drop, or we just copy Lantern for extra beats. 8. I don't think it matters, honestly. They're just drawing this, so... Actually, yeah, let's just do this. We'll... A 10-10. Yeah, let's just get the beats in. Copy Lantern. Turn these into 5/5s. Isn't it great when your opponent does nothing and they draw? Yeah, they just lose. Pretty anticlimactic way to win. And we get there. All right, so that was our first iteration of Green-Black Lantern control, now with Mox Opal unbanned. I'm really excited to keep testing with the deck. I think it's going to be super fun, adding Mox Opal, just like the good old days. As for this league, we definitely should have won at least 4-1. We punted away that one game, but it's whatever. But overall, I think the deck felt pretty good. I think it's going to struggle a little bit, just because with the unbans, there's going to be a lot of road decks and people trying to brew, so we're not going to know exactly what to hit with our shredders. But overall, I think we'll have a pretty good idea, knowing to focus on the graveyard hate, the artifact hate, and anything else that just starts to pop up. We definitely plan on brewing with Lantern a lot more, so make sure to hit that subscribe button so you know when a new video comes out. But that'll do it for me. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.